I knew we were in the Mile High City when I got up into the broadcast booth and got winded. Yes, we are in Denver, everyone, and the Avalanche are ready to go. Opening face-off just moments away. The Avalanche have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Moves it to Manson. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Moves it over to Makar. Sneaks by the poke check. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it over. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Avs lead it 1-0. Puck grab by Necas. Grabs it in his own end. Along the way up the neutral zone. Goes right to the crease. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Takes the pass. Pokes it away in his own end. Takes that pass back to the point. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Dishes it off. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Lockwood's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Avs have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Launch the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Picked up along the boards by Malinsky. The Avs will play it through the neutral zone. Grabs the puck at center. Colton's got it against the boards. To Malinsky. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The Avs slide the puck near the point. And now it's grabbed by Brindley. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, and he whiffs. The Avalanche have gained possession off. Here he is, all alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Takes it into the slot. Big-time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
The Avs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Nelson slugging the puck. Works it across to Nichushkin. To the front. Oh, clutch save.
Blackwood's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
The Avs pick up steam and are on the attack. Heads to the back of the net. And he takes the pass. Here's a shot. And he makes the save.
Well, as a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And he slides it quickly to Landeskog. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Taken by Makar. The Avs gain possession. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Quick feed to Necas. The Avs looking against the half wall. Feed to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Avalanche have taken some pressure off by evening the score here late going to period number 1.
Yeah, the release valve here, James, and I feel like it's because of their urgency, to end this period. I think they've been a different team, and it's these last 5 minutes, they've really showed not only their pace of play, their speed, but their physical engagement, and they've been working for it.
Gerard's taking it from his own end. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Avs are sitting in a good position considering the first period that they had, James, where they turned over the puck constantly. They need to hit the reset button and look to get some motion, look to make good first pass decisions, and try and create some opportunities.
Taves plays it now. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Slides the pass over to Manson. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. The Avs have it now. They've got numbers here. Back to the point, they set it up. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Landeskog's got it along the wing.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Manson. They've really got him on their heels here now. Moves it around. Walks the line. Tearing it. Looking. Here's a pass. Another pass. Gives it back to Malinsky. Oh, what a save! There's a hit right there. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Comes up with the stop. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Puck picked up by Burns. Into the offensive end now. Sends it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Pucked away. The Avs carried along the wall. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Shot off the pipe.
It's a game of inches, James. That one just misses. Looking high and just hits the crossbar.
Slides it diagonally to Colton. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. One-timer comes up with the stop. Colton's got it to the side. Grabbed along the boards by Malinsky. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Burns carries the puck in his own zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Malinsky. On the attack along the boards. From the opposite point. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. The Avs will play it in their own end. Feeds it to Burns. The Avs play it along the boards. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Circles back to center ice. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Here they are on the attack. Quick shot! Denies him! And that's stolen by Landeskog. And he takes a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. And he sidesteps the kick there. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Oh, the officials saw that trip and the hand is up. Here comes the sentence. Manson's been nabbed for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Look out. A short-handed goal puts them in front.
Well, the role of the PK is to go out there and stymie the power play. Instead, they go the other way. They recognize the opportunity, and they get a goal.
The Avalanche are taking the lead here in period number 3.
That goal certainly going to give them adrenaline. You know that the juice is there flowing, so they got to take that energy, and they got to apply it into this game now. This next shift is critical.
They score! And a shorting attack!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
The Avs win the faceoff. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Moves it to the middle. Only comes up with a stop. From the left side, they gain the zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all within the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
Nice poke check. Feeds it over to Girard. And it's a quick pass to Natchez. And he takes the feed. To the low slot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds...
And they do it again and again and again.
Well, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy, continue the pound and continue the beating because they are on a roll.
McKinnon's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Gains the zone. Forces the turnover. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all got in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Lehkonen stick handling in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Manson. Brindley's got the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. Moves the puck. And that's blocked. Feeds it across the ice to Nichushkin. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Into the attacking end. Slides by the chin. And that goes off the iron. He stays up. And he comes up big again. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to approach the boat skids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Here's the shot. Oh, Trevor saved by Blackwood.
But this is just an athletic save, and it's also a power push that is able to get him across the crease. I mean, I'm not sure how he got there in time from the strong side to the weak side post, but he did it.
Here's a shot. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. The Avalanche have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been pranced into the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
Makar's moving the puck to his own zone. With possession along the wall. Handles it along the blue line. Long jam in front. That's broken up. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Here's a short pass to Manson. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a chance. Nice stop by Blackwood.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Slides it quickly to Nelson. Slides the puck over.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
The Avalanche have the puck in their own zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Tries to the crease. Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Moves it to McKinnon. The Avs play it near the point. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Petruskin's got it in the defensive end. Oh, look at the tactics! Picks off the pass.
The Avs have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench.
Blackwood's been on point tonight here, James. I mean, he's been all over his crease. Team really not playing in front of him. Just have a look at the sequence of this desperation saves that he has to make to keep the puck out. They got to find some legs in front of him and get going the other way.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Quick pass to Taves. He's got a little jump. All alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Passes it over. Slides it across. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance. Makes a save with the glove.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one.
Blackwood said a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy. You're in Red Wings country, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports.
Detroit once had... Welcome to Denver, everybody. A team that moved here in 1996 from Quebec, and they immediately won, building a strong fan base here in Denver. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Avs win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Manson. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Misses over the net. Taken along the wall by Taves. There we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Moves it quickly over to Necas. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves into the slot. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. And that's stopped by the goaltender using his head this time.
Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
Blackwoods opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. More than half the period left to play. The game is still scoreless. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Here's a short pass to Burns. And he takes the dish. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Gerard's going to play it against the half wall. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save. Blackwoods made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great stop.
Grab it up and tuck it in.
He was one step ahead of the goaltender, sealed tight to the post, and wraps it around. Gets there first and gets the goal. Such an impressive goal, James. The way he used his pace to drive the net, and once he had to step on his opponent, he wasn't letting them back in.
The Avalanche have struck first, and it's still relatively early in this one.
Well, let's see if the game opens up a little bit now. They've settled in. They've got the game's first goal now. These next few shifts are critical to see what kind of energy that they can bring and maintain.
From Portland, scores! And they strike Taylor once again.
Yeah, they do. Their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. He's got extreme power and strength, but then you add that up with his drive to play the game, and man, is he ever tough to move off the puck. And he finds a way to hold on to it. He drives play and winds up with a goal.
The Avs are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number one, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy. They've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they've talked about them pre-game, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
He grabs the puck here off the point. Oh, look at this. Cuts to the front. Takes a shot. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. The Avs Malinsky's taking it from his own end. The Avs slide it through center. Oh, wow! Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. The Avs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Kicks it away with ease. Makar's moving it ahead. Takes it to the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Blackwood.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Avalanche have it in their own zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Avalanche have the puck on the attack. Chance in front. Scores! And they're... We're out. Hi, it's James Cebulski here for EA Sports. We're in the Rock here in Newark, New Jersey, and the Devils are ready to light them up. The Avs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Takes a shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Wrap around and tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the draw on their own end. Steps inside the line. Colorado's got the puck behind the net. Looking for space inside the D zone. Makar's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Dodonov's getting 2 for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Shakes off the coverage. Takes the feed. And he dodges the poke check there. And there's the save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Sends it quickly to Gerard. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Sends a pass over. The Avs are across the line and into the offensive end. Both teams back to even strength. strength as the power play scores! And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor.
Heischer's won the draw at center. And there's the whistle icing the call. Colorado's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Moves it to Girard. Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Oh, just not enough of that to keep it out. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you gotta have a strong push if you want to be able to go close to both kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Stopped by the goaltender.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride, and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
The Avs have it behind the net. Angles it over to Malinsky. Huge steal at his own end. Cuts to the paint. Fires it. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Handles the puck. Blocked in front. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, what a collision. Dishes it off. And that was red all the way. Great heads-up defensive play. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Drury. Shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Past the midway mark in this period. Colorado's up 1-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Sends the pass over. Feeds it over. Fantastic save.
Blackwood's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Slides the puck across to Colton. And makes the save. Handles the puck at the point. Manson's got it in the offensive zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Slides the puck ahead to Hamilton. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there. Puck scooped up by Bjugstad. Moves it on over to Carter. Carter to the slot. Takes the shot. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Dishes it off. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. And he takes the feed. Oh, kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Bjugstad's into the offensive zone now on the attack. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
With the presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours before they're all gone.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Markstrom's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Look out. Here they come on the attack.
Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out. I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position. Well, this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
Takes the feed.
Oh,
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
The Avs extend the lead to 2-0 now in period number 2.
Yeah, and this is about right, James. They are holding the play. They've maintained possession, and they're getting a ton of shots on net. You look up at the scoreboard, you say the right team is winning.